Hello there, my name is Mrs Mackenzie and I'm a teacher at Essex Primary School in Manor Park. You might notice that some of the letters on the words on your screen are a different colour. Why do you think that might be? The words with a capital letter are a special kind of noun called a proper noun. Today we will learn about them and see if we can find some in the books of one of my favourite authors, Roald Dahl. I will tell you more. Join me. So then, today we are learning about proper nouns. Proper nouns are a kind of noun that tell you the specific name of a particular person, place, or object. When we use a proper noun, we start with a capital letter. City is a common noun. A city is a large settlement where lots of people live. But London is a proper noun. It is a specific city. London needs a capital letter. The word man is a common noun. It doesn't describe one specific person. Do any of you recognise this specific man? This is Willy Wonka, a character from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Because he is a specific man with a specific name, we use capital letters for Willy Wonka. Can you remember which school I am a teacher at? Well done if you remember that it is Essex Primary School. Essex Primary School is a proper noun too. It's the name of a specific school. School is a common noun, but Essex Primary School is a proper noun. Proper nouns are special nouns which describe specific named people, places, and objects. Let's start exploring. If we understand proper nouns, it helps us to know when to use a capital letter in our writing. Getting this right is part of understanding our language. Okay, let's move on. Right then, everybody, the main thing we need to remember today is that we need to use a capital letter when we are writing a proper noun. Proper nouns are the names of specific people, specific places, and specific objects. Let me show you some characters from Roald Dahl's book. How many can you name? Oh, I can see Mr. Twit and Mrs. Twit. Who else can you see? I can see Charlie Bucket, the boy from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh look, there is Willy Wonka again. Oh, and there is Matilda Wormwood. When we write a person's name, we use a capital letter. We use it for the first name like Matilda. We use it for the last name like Wormwood or Wonka. And we use a capital letter for titles too, like Mr, Mrs, Miss and Ms. Look at these names. I have not used any capital letters. There are 3 names here that need capital letters. Which ones? Which ones are proper nouns? What did you think the proper nouns were? Miss Trunchbull, the head teacher, Augustus Gloop, the boy in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Matilda, the hero in Matilda, of course. Now, it isn't just about people. When we talk about specific places, we use capital letters too. Which country were you born in? The names of countries are all proper nouns. Country names always begin with a capital letter. Roald Dahl was born in a country called Norway, So his name is a proper noun, and so is Norway. We all live in Newham, which is part of London. Newham and London are both specific places, so they are proper nouns too. We only use a capital letter for specific places. So forest is not a proper noun. It could be any forest we're talking about. But the Amazon rainforest is a specific place. Desert is not a proper noun. It could be any desert we are talking about. But the Sahara Desert is a specific desert. If we go back to schools as another example, this is why our school names have capital letters. Tell me the name of your school. Write it down and remember your capital letters for each word. This is true in the world of Roald Dahl too. The scary school that Miss Trunchbull is the head teacher at is called Cruncham Hall with a capital C and a capital H. So let's check what we know. Tell me, when do we need to use a capital letter for a proper noun? If you said something like, when we are naming a specific place or a specific person, then you are correct. Now, I want you to have a look at these 5 sentences. Each one of them has something wrong with it. Can you help me to correct them? Read them carefully and work out which words are proper nouns. Parents and carers can download the list of sentences and you can do the corrects on paper if you like. Okay, have a look. Okay everyone, let's see the first one. The final golden ticket went to a very fortunate boy named Charlie. What was missing? That's right, the capital C on Charlie, because it is his first name. Next, my school is in East London. This is about using capital letters for a specific place. East London is the specific place, so we need a capital E and a capital L. Next, Matilda's teacher is called Miss Honey. On this one, Matilda is already correct. Miss is already correct. We needed to fix up Honey because that is the teacher's last name. Okay, next. The River Nile is in the continent of Africa. Africa is already capitalised, which is great, and so is river. We need a capital N for the Nile, because the River Nile is a specific river. Last one, we need to have capital letters for the name of the school. So Miss Trunchbull is right already, but we need capital letters on Cruncham and Hall. Okay, everybody, I think you have got a really good understanding now of when we use proper nouns. We use them when it is a specific place or a specific person. For my final little challenge today, I'm going to get you writing with me. So pick up your pens. We are going to do a little dictation. This means I will read something out loud for you, nice and slowly, and I'd like you to write it. Remember to use your capital letters when you hear any proper nouns. Here we go. Get ready to write. Here comes the first sentence. We live in London. We live in London, in England. Full stop, please. That's the end of that little sentence. Final one. My online teacher is Mrs. Mackenzie. Mackenzie. M-C-K-E-N-Z-I-E. Let me repeat that whole thing for you. We live in London, in England. My online teacher is Mrs. Mackenzie. Let's check we use the proper nouns. We should have a capital L for London because it is a specific city. We should have a capital E for England because it is a specific country. And finally, we should have a capital M for Mackenzie because that's me. Well done, everyone. You did very well with this today, and I can't wait to hear about you using the proper nouns and writing them correctly. Always remember these rules. I bet you will need to use them lots and lots in almost all of your lessons. That's why this is such an important bit of knowledge. Okay, everyone, have a great day. See you later. Bye.